Welcome to the Aloha DIS YouTube channel and the High Five Disney News Stories.
Please be sure to subscribe to Aloha DIS for all the latest Disney content, and consider leaving a like and comment on this video.
Okay, so are you ready to dive into some Disney news?
Always.
All right, well, let's jump right in.
Sounds good.
So, first up, we're heading towards a pretty big milestone for Disney pin trading.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Well, in 2025, it'll be the 25th anniversary.
Wow, 25 years.
That's right, a whole quarter century of Disney pin trading.
Time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
It really does. And I think it all started back during the Millennium Celebration at Epcot, for all you folks who weren't around back then.
Makes sense.
So, Disney's got to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Of course, how could they not?
Well, they've got a whole year of events and product releases planned for all us pin traders out there.
That sounds exciting.
It does, especially if you're a fan of those little collectible keepsakes.
Oh yeah, the Disney pins?
Exactly. You can find a pin for just about anything.
I bet. And it's not just about collecting them, is it?
Nope. There's a whole social aspect to it, too.
Right, like the trading.
Exactly. And you know what else they've got?
What's that?
Those hidden Disney pin sets.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. What are those all about?
Well, they're these special collectible sets that you can only get by trading with cast members.
Oh wow, so they're like hidden treasures?
Yeah, basically they have this little silver Disney icon hidden on them.
So it's like a fun little scavenger hunt throughout the parks.
It really is, and it's a great way to interact with the cast members.
I bet. So how do you even get started with pin trading?
It's pretty simple, actually. All you need is an official Disney pin.
Okay. And where can you find those?
Oh, they're everywhere you can get them, in the parks, at the resorts, even online.
Okay, cool.
And then once you've got your pin, just look for cast members with lanyards or pin boards.
All right.
And you just ask to see their collection, and if you see a pin you like, you can offer to trade.
Simple as that.
Yep. It's a really fun and easy way to get a unique souvenir.
For sure. And for anyone who's totally new to it, I bet those starter sets are a good idea.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Those come with a lanyard and some pins, so you can jump right in.
Perfect. So that covers pin trading. What else is there?
Well, let's talk about food.
Food.
Yes, food, specifically the amazing dining experiences on the new Disney Treasure Cruise ship.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Tell me more.
Well, first of all, they're bringing back rotational dining.
So you get to try different restaurants throughout your cruise.
Exactly, and the restaurants on this ship sound incredible. They've got Plaza de Coco, Worlds of Marvel, and 1923.
Wow, those are some pretty impressive names.
They are, and then for the adults, there's Palo's Steakhouse in Enchante by Chef Arnaud Lamont.
So they've got something for everyone.
Exactly. But let's start with Plaza de Coco.
Okay, what's that one all about?
Well, it's a theatrical dining experience themed to Pixar's Coco.
Wow, so you get to dine in the land of the dead.
Well, not exactly, but it's
Oh.
designed to make you feel like you're right in the middle of the movie.
That sounds amazing.
It does. And they're really going all out with the theming. They're drawing inspiration from the Rivera Family Workshop and even incorporating elements from the Mexico Pavilion at EPOCO.
So it's a fully immersive experience.
It really is, and the entertainment sounds just as fantastic.
Oh yeah, what have they got planned?
Well, first night you get to celebrate music and family heritage with Miguel and his family.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then the second night, they're having a Dia de los Muertos celebration with Hector and Mama Imelda.
That sounds so vibrant and colorful.
It does. And the menu is full of modern twists on Mexican classics.
Like what?
Well, they've got Abuelita Elena Shrimp, Diabla, Luis's Polo Asado, and so much more.
My mouth is watering already.
Mine too.
Okay.
Okay, moving on to Worlds of Marvel.
Oh yeah, the Marvel one. What's that like?
This one is all about immersing you in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So basically every Marvel fan's dream come true.
Pretty much they've got these immersive screens that transport you to different locations in the MCU.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
It does. And they even have these quantum cores on the tables that add an interactive element to the dining experience.
Oh, cool. So what kind of food do they have?
Well, they've got a really diverse menu with flavors inspired by all corners of the globe.
Makes sense given the global reach of the MCU.
Exactly. You can find everything from Wakandan salads to steamed bao buns.
That's quite a range.
It is. And they even have a Pim Donut Sundae that sounds like it's straight out of Ant-Man.
No, that's something I'd have to try.
Me too. Okay, next up, we've got 1923.
1923, what's special about that one?
Well, it's named after the year Walt Disney Animation Studios was founded.
Oh, wow. So it's a tribute to the history of Disney animation.
Exactly, and the design is all about that classic Hollywood elegance.
Well, it's got that old school glamour feel.
It does, and they've got over 1,000 storyboards, artwork, and props on display.
Wow, you could spend hours just looking at all that.
You probably could, and the menu is a fusion of California-inspired flavors.
So what kind of dishes are we talking about?
Well, they've got things like beef Wellington, seared sea bass, and other classic dishes with a modern twist.
That sounds delicious.
It does. And now for the adult-only options, we've got Palo Steakhouse.
Oh, yes, Palo. I've heard good things about that one.
It's a classic Disney Cruise Line favorite, and on the Treasure, they're giving it a bit of a steampunk twist.
Steampunk.
Yeah, think Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast. They're incorporating clockwork elements into the design.
That's a fun little touch.
It is, and of course, they've got those amazing ocean views.
Always a plus.
And the menu is all about classic Italian cuisine.
So lots of pasta pizza and all that good stuff.
Exactly. But they also offer a champagne brunch, which sounds pretty decadent.
It does. Okay. And what about the other adults-only restaurant?
Ah, yes, Enchanté by Chef Arnaud Lamont.
Now, that one sounds fancy.
It is. This is a French-inspired restaurant by a 3 Michelin-starred chef.
3 Michelin stars.
Wow. I know. It's pretty impressive. And the whole experience is designed to be incredibly romantic.
So dim lighting, soft music, that kind of thing.
It's exactly. They've got elegant decor, panoramic ocean views, and the menu is all about seasonal ingredients and exquisite French wines.
Sounds like the perfect place for a special occasion.
It does. Okay, are you ready to hop over to Hong Kong Disneyland?
Let's do it.
So Hong Kong Disneyland is celebrating a pretty big anniversary this year.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
It's their 20th anniversary.
Wow, 20 years. That's a long time.
It is. And to celebrate, they're throwing a year-long party called the most magical party of all.
Catchy.
Right. And they've got a ton of new experiences planned for the occasion.
Like what?
Well, first of all, there's an all-new stage show happening right in front of the Castle of Magical Dreams.
Oh, wow. That's a prime location.
It is. And the show features Mickey and Friends, Duffy and Friends, and a whole bunch of Disney princesses.
That sounds like a must-see.
It does. And on top of that, they're premiering a brand new daytime parade called Friendtastic.
Ooh, a new parade. Those are always fun.
This one is supposed to be the largest parade ever at Hong Kong Disneyland.
Wow, that's impressive. How many floats are there? 11. That's a lot of floats.
It is, and they're not stopping there. They're also giving their nighttime spectacular momentous a special 20th anniversary makeover.
So what's new with that?
Well, they're incorporating projections down Main Street, USA, and even using drone technology in the show.
Drone technology, that sounds really cool.
It does, and of course the whole resort is getting in on the celebrations.
So the hotels too?
Oh yeah. Everything and everyone will be decked out in their 20th anniversary best.
That's awesome. It sounds like a really immersive experience.
It does. Okay, let's jump over to Disneyland Paris now.
What's happening over there?
Well, they've got a brand new restaurant at the Disneyland Hotel called La Forêt Secrète par Jean Imbert.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
It is. Jan Imbert is a Michelin-starred chef.
Wow, so they're bringing in the big guns for this one.
They are, and the restaurant itself is absolutely stunning. It's got a forest theme with beautiful decor inspired by Disney films.
So what kind of food do they serve?
The menu is full of dishes inspired by classic Disney movies.
Give me some examples.
Well, for starters, they've got an under-the-sea seafood creation inspired by The Little Mermaid and Mrs. Potts' brew from Beauty and the Beast.
Those sound adorable.
They do. And for main courses, they've got Prince Ali's Tagine from Aladdin, a Caribbean casserole inspired by Pirates of the Caribbean, and, of course, Remy's Ratatouille.
I love how they're tying in the food with the movies.
It's really clever. And even the children's menu has fun references like Fairy Godmother Soup and the Lantern Festival, Fish and Chips.
That's so cute.
It is. And the desserts are equally whimsical. They've got Lost Art shortbread inspired by Indiana Jones and a Mickey souffle.
That sounds amazing.
It does. And the restaurant's design is just as enchanting. They've got a foliage and bird chandelier, a hand-painted forest mural, and even the tableware is custom designed.
Wow, they really went all out with the details.
They did okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, let's talk about Adventures by Disney.
All right, what adventures are they up to now?
Well, in 2026, they're launching a brand new river cruise itinerary through southern France.
Ooh, southern France, that sounds lovely.
It does. The cruise starts in Lyon and sails through the Rhone River Valley to Provence, stopping at charming towns like Tournan-Viviers, Avignon, and Arles.
That sounds like a beautiful and relaxing journey.
It does, and they've got some really incredible experiences planned along the way.
Oh, yeah, like what?
Well, for one, you get VIP access to climb the Pont du Gard, which is a nearly 2,000-year-old Roman aqueduct.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is. And you can also kayak along the river garden for some stunning views of the aqueduct.
So you can see it from all angles?
Yep. And for the adults, there are wine tastings featuring local wines from the Rhone region.
So something for the grown-ups.
Exactly. And for the kids, they have a Ratatouille-inspired food tour in Lyon.
That's perfect for the little chefs.
And of course, no trip to southern France would be complete without some art history.
Oh yeah, that region has inspired so many famous artists.
It has, and on this cruise, you get to visit St. Paul de Marseille, where Van Gogh created over 250 masterpieces.
Wow, that's a lot of masterpieces.
It is. And you'll also visit St. Remy, which was the setting for his iconic painting, The Starry Night.
That's so cool to think you'll be standing in the same place where he painted that.
I know, it's pretty amazing. And to top it all off, there's an exclusive ride on the historic, steam-powered Train de l'Ardèche.
A steam train, how charming.
It is. And throughout the entire adventure, you'll be led by knowledgeable adventure guides and local experts.
So you're in good hands.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you have it all, the latest Disney news.
Wow, that was a lot to cover.
It was. But there's always something exciting happening in the world of Disney.
That's for sure.
Well, if you want more Disney content, please like and comment on this video and subscribe to Aloha DIS.
Mahalo for joining us.